Share the screen, and we will get going here. Okay, so let's go get set up. So we got no news today, red folder news. So trading's probably the same as yesterday, which yesterday I would consider to be a break even day, guys. I think for most people, like I had a couple people message me and say they made money. Then I had one guy say he was down 15 bucks. And then I made the mistake of having too many lots on my trade yesterday, and then I made like $1,000. So it worked out for me. But yeah, I think yesterday was break even day. So we could have another day where if you're new, guys, I would just say drop your lot size. Like there's no point, you know, risking stuff here. Okay. So, ba-ba-da-ba-da. So we're going to go from 7 to 1. And that's pretty much what time's this? Oh, we got to go way up here and then 1 a.m. Oh, no. Wow. All the way up here. Okay. 1 a.m. is right there. So we're all the way up here. Oh, okay. This is not that bad. The Asia range is huge, the Tokyo range. So I like that we're close to it with the NASDAQ. So we could come back into it, which would be good because it'll want to go all the way back down here. So that's a possibility. So today could be something. It's taken out this high already. Okay, this actually looks good, guys. I was looking at the charts earlier, and I didn't realize how big the Asia range was today. So it could be pretty good for us today. So maybe don't drop your lot size just yet. We'll have to wait to see what happens. If it just continues going up, I would say drop your lot size, but it should be fine. And same with the US30. US30 is not too far away from the Tokyo there, and you can see the low hasn't been taken out, right? Like it didn't get taken out with London session, so we could see a pullback for New York, which would be nice there. And then we've got another minute here before our trade setup. So this is what I like about these trade setups is I can basically, like realistically, I don't really need to even look at the charts until 9:32, which a lot of trading models, you have to, do a lot more than this there to get set up, right? So we do have a trend line here. This is the 15-minute chart. So we'll put a trend line on US30. Like that's a clear trend line. And it just keeps on freaking pumping. Oh man. Okay, so now this isn't that great. It would have been nice if they had have brought things down. So this makes our levels, like our range, is really big when it does that. Like you can see, the Nasdaq's not doing that; it's acting normal. But yeah, US30's doing something special, I guess. Okay, let's go down to the 1 minute chart here. 1 minute, and we'll look at this. Okay, so we're on. That's the 32 candle, so we still have to wait for 10 seconds. Oh, someone asked me why do I chart on these charts, guys? Is because I think they're cleaner. I just like to chart on the full contract charts because they're just cleaner. They don't wick as much as the micro charts. So I'll chart on these, and then I'm executing on like today. I'm trading on the micro contracts because I'm on the 50K account. And so same as you guys. So I'll just tell you guys my lot sizes that I'm using. Okay, so we've got this guy here, and then this is at 930s there. So we got no trade just yet. And I hope it doesn't give a long. I hope that it gives a short. So we'd have that trend line, which is perfect because this trend line, this is the 15-minute chart trend line that we found. It's right on the top of the Tokyo session there. So that'd be good. That'd be a good trade, eh? Down to that trend line, and then maybe it goes sideways here. But it's been pretty bullish, so it could actually break out. but there's no really reason for it to do that. Like if you go back here, was it? Oh no, sorry, I was thinking about the Nasdaq. We have this all the way up there. Wait, let's put a line up there because if it does break out, it'll want to go to there. But it's better now. It's in the middle. It was the Nasdaq that had equal highs, right? Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we got no trade just yet, and this guy's kind of going sideways. Man, today was a hectic day. My son almost missed the bus, and if he misses the bus, because I'm doing these lives now, before the lives, if you're in the, because we used to do this in the Telegram group, and it was just trade calls, so it wasn't live. I used to be able to like, if he missed the bus, I could just drive him to school and like, have my phone and everything was fine. But now if he misses the bus, he's got to wait till like 10:30, 11 for me to drive him. So today it was a close one today. He forgot to brush his teeth, and then his mom was like, "Brush your teeth. What's wrong with you?" So he almost like he's basically running out there as the bus was coming because the bus picks him up like about 3 houses down from us. So yeah, today was quite the day to get going. I'll tell you that. Okay, so yeah, no trade yet, guys. This is pretty big here. So this could take a while. When it's small, normally that's when we get our trade really quick. But I'd really like to see this just come down, and it would be great if it came all the way down here. Let's set up our lot sizes. So US30, I'm going to go 10 lots on US30, and I'll go 5 on the NASDAQ, and I'm trading on 50K accounts today. So, um, if you guys are new, I'd recommend just one lot. Like, just get used to buying and selling. Use the model of if it breaks the trend line when you're in the trade, just get out of the trade. We're going to have, if we use that model, then we're going to have more losses, but the losses will be so freaking small that it won't matter, right? So I think that's better. Like, you know, the actual win rate won't be as good, but when we have when we have losses, they're going to be like nothing, right? Like yesterday, like if you're trading on, 1 to 2 lots or whatever, uh, and you had you had a loss yesterday, it'd pretty much be nothing, right? Like, there we go. Okay, so this guy here, yeah, it's everything's in the middle. Okay, so we're not normally we have a trade by now, but we don't have one just yet. So we gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Like even me, guys, I've been trading for like over a decade now, almost every single day, and still, even me, like I'm like, oh, I got to get a trade. I got to get a trade. You just have to be patient. You gotta wait. You have your setup, and then you have to wait for it to come to you. And the worst case scenario, like it, only one thing can happen here that would be bad is it's a liquidity sweep. That's it. So basically, for instance, if this was a long, we don't get an entry and it like wicks up and then comes back down, and it's a liquidity sweep, right? So say the next body opens here, and then you're like, oh no, it's not a good position because it took out this high, right? So that's the only kind of bad thing about this model is and it happens sometimes, guys. You'll notice that like it'll break out and then it'll wick to that high and then come back down, and then you enter on a liquidity sweep, which is not that good. But if we use the model of the break of the trend line, then you're basically getting out at where you came in. So a lot of your trades will be break even if they go against you. So you can see it's having troubles here, which is what we want. We actually want a short because you can see back here the London session, which is from, I think it's from 2 p.m. EST or 3 p.m. or something like that. I never trade it, so I don't even like pay attention to what's going on in there. Um, but during London session, it didn't take out the low of Tokyo, right? This is the Tokyo low back here, and it didn't take it out. Anyways, it's way back there. So it could come all the way down to here. which if it breaks this, there's a high possibility that it'll come down. We can take our profit here. And then if it gets into here, we can take our second trade. But we have to make sure it doesn't try and go for this first. Because if it goes for that, it could just keep on going up, or it could go for this and then come right back down here. So yeah, today, guys, I know yesterday I called like, you know, uh, pretty much everything was going to go up, and then it did end up going up and stuff. But today I can't do that because it's over. If I was to guess, I would say we're probably going to come down. But yeah, it'd be really hard to call today because yesterday it pumped, and then during uh, Tokyo session it came down, and then it went back up during London, like, well, within Tokyo session it started going back up, right? If we did a bunch of trade calls in here last night, well, two of them, these two here, and they're both profitable. I actually got out of gold. I got like four trades out of gold, so I overtraded last night, which was not that good. But yeah, I think I called two trades in gold and then one in the Nasdaq. There. Okay, so it's hopefully we don't get a long here. If we do, I'm going to take it because that's our model. So, once you have a model, you just have to stick to it and then just have your tight stop loss. So we'll put our trend line on here now as it looks like it's going for it. Okay. So a body open above this line here. I'm going to enter and I'm entering with 10 lots, guys. If you're new, just do one lot. If you're comfortable with click and buy and sell and you trust yourself to get out of a trade if it goes against you, then, do whatever you want kind of thing. So this guy here is doing what I I didn't want, but anyways, that's fine. It's okay. It's probably going to go to here. We'll have to wait. So we got another 40 seconds and we should be able to get in there. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm on the right chart here. Okay, and then we've got another 4 minutes for this setup here. So this guy looks like it's ranging like crazy. So I guess we could set that up. And this guy could be a good trade because it didn't move up there too quick. Okay, and this one could pull back a bit on us, but just break this trend line. This trend line's pretty far away. Okay, so that's our entry. So I'm gonna buy on here. So I'm in, and it could pull back on us, guys, but just our exit is a break of this trend line. Hopefully, it doesn't come all the way back down here, but it's showing signs that it wants to go up there. And it is slow. Holy smokes. Really freaking slow today. Man, this is boring. Here, I'm going to put my music on. Get it going. There we go. Okay. So it's back up to our entry. And then, like always, like if you're new and you're uncomfortable, guys, just get out of the trade. Like there's no time limit to these test phases. So there's no point you like as long as you're getting in and out of trades, that's where it all starts from, right? You just need to build up your confidence. And even if you're like, oh, it's in $10 a profit and you feel like, I just want to, do a trade, then do a trade. Just sell with your 10 bucks a profit. There's like we're here 5 days a week. It's not like a competition to pass your test phase as fast as possible. So I don't like how it's just doing this, but it isn't tanking. So that's good, I guess. And the Nasdaq still has more time to go, and it's taking it this high here. But yeah, I don't like how it's just going sideways like that. But overall, it should just go up. Okay, it's pretty much at around our entry point. This is not good, guys, how it's doing this. Okay, so if it breaks this, I think I'm just gonna get out of this trade. If it breaks here, like if we get a body open over here, I'm just gonna get out. But it should go up. That's what it's kind of telling me. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. So I'm gonna wait 27 seconds, and we'll see. So this kind of sucks. Our first trade could be a loss, but this stuff happens, and we'll get another trade here. Okay, what it's probably doing, guys, is this. It's probably doing that. So I'm gonna get out of it anyways. Okay, I'm out of there anyways. But this could be what it's doing. If it breaks this, then I don't recommend taking a short. I don't know. I'd really like this trade here, but it could go back up from here. And if it does go back up, then we can just get in again, right? Like as long as it's above here, it's probably going to go to there. So that wasn't very good. I think I lost I lost about 200 bucks on that. But overall, we should go up. Okay, so now it's back up to where we got in. Well, I got out of that trade, guys, just because I don't like this sideways action. And I might get back in it. It's holding on. I got to see what happens here. Okay, this guy is giving a long too. So that's the 45 candle. Yeah. Okay, so it's right there. Oh man, this is not low liquidity day. And this guy here. Oh my God. If this gives a long here, we could have two losses. Yeah, see, this guy's not creating a higher high. We'll have to see where if this one opens here, that could be good. Hopefully the NASDAQ doesn't give us a long and it comes back down. Okay, I'm going to get back in this trade. So up to you, you can if you want, but it's showing signs that it wants to still go up. And then I'm going to go with this trend line here. So I'll kind of readjust it there. Hopefully I can make back my little loss that I had there, and it should go. Yeah, so now it's working out for us. It's kind of like $100 away from my loss that I just took. Okay, and the NASDAQ is also, that sucks. They're giving the trade at the same time. Okay. Anyways, this guy here is working out for us now, so that's good. There we go. So do I just get out at break even? This is where I was, or should I take some profits? We'll keep on going here, and I'm pretty confident it's going to go to there. So I'm going to stay in this trade, guys. But once again, if it breaks this trend line, I'm going to get out. Okay. The NASDAQ also gave us an entry for a long. I'm not going to take it though, because I want to just be in one trade at a time. There. Okay. I'm setting my sell order up here, and that'll put me back. So now I'm like in 40, 50 bucks of profit from the loss we just had. And that's good enough for me. I'll take that. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So I got out of that trade, guys. You can stay in. It's probably going to go here if you want to, but that's good enough for me. I'm back in back in profits there. So this NASDAQ trade I didn't take, guys, but maybe you took it because I did call it out. If you came in late and you missed this guy. So if you came in late, we actually had a loss with our first trade, which normally never really happens unless we have a losing day, like where we just have 3 losses in a row. But I'm gonna mark down, uh, 2 trades here because that's what we did, and then I'm also gonna mark this one because it did give our entry. I didn't take this though because I was in the US30 trade, and I don't wanna trade, uh, I don't wanna be in 2 trades at the same time. So we've done 3 trades there, like 3 were called out, and we had 1 loss so far, and I'm in, not big profit, guys, I'm in like $80 a profit. So, I guess better than nothing. But yeah. Okay, so I've got 1 more trade to do here, and then that's it because I don't wanna break my risk management rules, and also I'm trading now at, um, Tokyo session to do those trade calls in the group, so in a way, I am over trading, but even though it's a totally different session, right? But my thing is I just do 3 trades, like, a day, like, every 24 hours. Okay, so this guy here is, struggling now. Okay, so if you're in there, I'd wait for the next candle to open, and it'll probably open at where you got in if you did take this trade, because we got in at this candle. This candle pretty much opened, there. So, it's above those equal highs, right? So you might take a break even on that trade. If we go to the 15-minute look. Yeah, so man, there could be some like it guys, we could get some really good moves if all this gets filled. There's going to be a ton of fair value gaps in there. So I'm pretty sure you'd have to get out of this trade because it's got a pretty big wick on it. Let's just go look here. Yeah, so you're out of that trade. And pretty much that's break even if you got out. Or maybe you took profits there. I don't know. I didn't take it, so I got no clue. Anyways, that's going. This guy here now is going sideways. So it looks like I got out the perfect spot for that. And yeah, I still feel, guys, it's going to touch this line or even wick above it. But yeah, I wouldn't just stay in this trade for the hell of it. Like we're scalp trading. So we got to find another trade. This is a high risk buy right here, but I want to find fair value gaps. And you can see they're all the way down here. So if it's not too bullish, it'll probably come down to here if we don't just bounce back up from here. So yeah, anyways, this would be a really like a high risk buy right now. Okay, it's above the VWAP. Uh, I might take this actually really, really quick. I'm going to take it super quick. See what happens. Okay, and I'm out, and I made $40. I basically bought right around here, and then I just got it really quick. So you can do stuff like that for fun as well. But when you do trades like that, guys, if they're under 10 seconds, some firms will only count 50% of your profits for those trades when you're funded. I think it's just when you're funded. I'm not really sure about it. But yeah, that you can do stuff like that too, like little fun things. Like if it's on a really, really strong support area, but you're like, I'm kind of unsure about it, you can play a little bounce. So there you go. So this is looking good now that it's gonna um, come down here. If we get a body open in this area, it could come all the way down here, and then we could actually get a trade, for in within here somewhere, another long, possibly, or who knows, maybe it goes back into the Tokyo range. I didn't even bother looking to see if the Nasdaq took out. I don't think it did. I think it just went up. Yeah, so it hasn't taken out the Tokyo low either, and it might not, because of all this over here. Like we could just have a really, who knows, we could have a bullish day, guys, or this could be another top and then it comes back down, and then Tokyo, New York, it goes back up, right? It's going to want to come up here at some point, up to like 30K, right? But we can't just think about that as we're scalp trading here because we're looking at the minute time frame and we're in and out really, really quick. Okay, I'm not going to count the trade I just took because that was just kind of like a fun thing because I knew it was going to be supported by this here, but so we won't count that one as a trade because I don't think anyone took that because it was really fast. Okay, so it's coming down. This is looking good. So we could actually add a trend line here, maybe on our next candle. If it kind of, you know, but yeah, we should come back down to here, and then we'll have to watch what happens next. This guy got filled, as you can see. This candle here filled this gap there. And I know I've said this so many freaking times, but fair value gaps are like my favorite thing to see where price is going to go. Like they're amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And I was trading gold last night. That's what I over traded was gold. And it doesn't respect fair value gaps, guys. I'm not a gold trader. Like I don't like trade it a lot. Like I'll trade it during um, Tokyo session sometimes, like either gold or the Nasdaq. So I'm, right now kind of learning about it, how it moves, how it acts. It likes to go sideways a lot and then actually have a reversal. I've noticed that. And it doesn't really respect fair value gaps all that much. Like it'll wick way past them, I've noticed. But with the NASDAQ, you'll see it'll come down to here and it'll likely just go sideways here. And then it could go back up or it could break through. Or who knows, maybe I'm wrong and it wicks through it. I don't know. But anyways, I noticed gold wicks through them a lot. Like it doesn't. Gold trades on levels really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep on looking at that and see if that actually is a thing. Is that it doesn't really respect the fair value gaps, the gold. This guy's going sideways up here, so it's hanging around our trend line. We can delete this now. Okay. And we have to see what's going to happen in this area. Is it going to go back up? Okay, so within this area here, if we start to see candles like this, like neutral candles, we could get in a high risk buy. Okay, it's above the VWAP. Maybe it takes out the fair value gap. And there's this one was filled. So the only reason it would come down to here is maybe to get the liquidity that's sitting here from everyone's stop losses of their long positions. And then if it breaks into here and gets under the VWAP, we're going to get like amazing shorts. So that's what I want for all this stuff, guys. I want it to just freaking come down and we get some trades in here. And same with the US30. Like I want to get some trades within here, but it might not. Okay, so this is where you're going to see it likely kind of struggle, maybe go sideways, or just go right through it because it probably wants to come down here, but we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so we can go, and this is what I recommend you guys do. Like if you're thinking about getting in a trade, drop a trend line on there. It'll just help you, right? When you visually see it start to go sideways and it breaks the trend line, then it's just like another confirmation for yourself to be like, okay, maybe I can get in a high risk buy here or something. Oh, and tonight I won't be able to do trade calls for Tokyo session because we have a dinner party with the soccer team tonight. So one of our sponsors is a restaurant, so we have to go there to eat and stuff. Well, we don't have to, but we should, right? One of the sponsors for the team. So yeah, that'll be pretty weird if I bring my computer. Although people would like that because they always ask me for like trading advice, like stocks and stuff, which I don't do, and I always have to tell them like I don't do that kind of stuff. Like I'm a scalp trader, but I say day trader because they don't know what scalp trading is, right? I say, oh, I'm a day trader. I don't really follow stocks. But anything AI, anything space, those are the stocks that are going to do good nowadays, right? Like SpaceX, so you can see it's going sideways. SpaceX is launching their IPO. I think it's on Friday, so that's definitely gonna be something you're going to want to watch. Is the Elon Musk space company? If you're into stocks, like building a little portfolio, which I don't know, guys. Like, I think it's good to have different things under your belt, but I think if you're going to build like an investment portfolio, the main thing should be cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that, because they're likely going to do the best, right? And we all know like Bitcoin and Ethereum and those top 10 coins, like they're good. It's like a pretty stable investment nowadays. Just buy low, hold for your 4 years and then sell kind of thing. Okay, so this guy here has broke. So he did struggle a bit. Now he's broke. He's coming down. And we can't just jump in there, guys. We have to wait. We have to see. This is extremely strong over here. Oh, sorry, our chart's got away from us. Okay, so this is really, really strong here. So we'll have to see what happens. You don't want to just short if we get a body open below this red line because we have the VWAP right there, and the VWAP is probably stronger support or resistance if you're under it than the highest liquidity of the day for the NASDAQ, which is 930 to 945, right? This is 930. This is the open where that red line is, I think. Or is it within the 945? Yeah, 934. So yeah, this it just went sideways a bit there and then broke through it. So we'll have to wait and see. It could go sideways here and then back up to fill fair value gaps through here. So do I want to call a trade here? So this is probably where it's going to go if it comes back up. Okay, so we could take a trade here. There's our neutral candle. So let's wait one more candle to see. And I think I'm going to take a trade there, guys. So I'll just get ready with my NASDAQ. And I'm going to wait a bit here. Just get a better entry. See what happens. Okay, we got another like 6 seconds there. Okay, so I'm in a trade here now, a long position, and this is a high risk trade, but it should do good. This is where I'd like it to go, but you got to remember where it is right now is that fair value gap, so it's going to struggle here a little bit. And then once again, guys, like if you're like, oh, I'm taking my profit, I got in like right now, my account's up $100 from this trade, so maybe boom, I take my profit. I just took my profit. Okay, you don't have to take yours if you don't want to. It's just like I've already done. I did 180 right now, right? Profit, which is not that great, but still that's it's something, right? So we've done 4 trades. So that was my third trade, which is I got 180. Maybe I should do one more trade. Now I'm breaking my risk management rules. Okay, so it looks like our sell might have worked out there where I sold because I sold on that pretty much right here. We'll see if this breaks, then we know it's probably going to just go like this for a bit. I would really like to trade like down here, but we'll have to wait and see. There's fair value gap. This is the top one. And yeah, there's one right here. Okay, so maybe I'll put a line on there just so you guys, if you're still in there. Okay. Yeah, but I'd watch for things like this. Like if this wick isn't higher than this one, then maybe just take the little profits that you have. Like on the next candle that opens, if this wick here doesn't go higher than that one and your next body opens up here or like higher than this body, then I'd get out because that's signs that it's like there, okay? So it's signs that it's weak, right? It's coming back down, okay? So, but the odds are we're either going to come down here or we go sideways here. So we'll see what happens. This guy's back down to the 932 high. So this is where all the liquidity is for US30 with guys, it's within the first 2 minutes. It's crazy. US30, that's when all the liquidity comes into the market in US30. With the New York Open is the first 2 minutes. Like if you look at the DOM, you'll notice that that's where all the liquidity is. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And yeah, we're just getting some sideways here. I'm going to delete this guy because if it's going to go, I think it'd go up to there. And I'm not buying back here, guys, because it's just sideways, right? Let's just glance at the 15-minute. We'll see what it looks like. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. If we get a candle open here on the 15-minute, then it's bearish, right? We get a candle open down here, maybe it goes to there and then back up. But I think if we get a body open in here, guys, I think we're going to come and, trade all the way down here. So that's really what I want. But it's still, it's still bullish there. This is just the 930, all the liquidity coming into the market. So you can't really think of that. Just kind of think of all this, right? The trend is still up. It's just we have to wait to see if a body opens there on the 15-minute chart. And then we know what's up. Okay. So when you're trading, you want to have your chart like this. Okay. You don't want to have it how I have it set up in these videos. I have like the US30 on one side and then the NASDAQ on the other, just so we can see what both of them are doing at the same time. But on my screen where I'm trading, guys, this is what I have set up. Okay. I have the NASDAQ like this, and then I had US30 like this as well. Okay. And I know in the course, because you're focusing on one currency at a time. You're not focusing on like two at a time. I just do two at a time so we get more trades. But when you're trading on your own, you're focusing on one thing, guys. So you only need two little screens. You don't need four screens on your chart, right? You just need two. Um, if you for scalp trading, if you look at the hourly or you look at the daily, right? The daily is good to glance at when you first start your session, so you know like what's up with the previous day. But you don't really need to look at it as you're trading, right? And same with the hourly. It's not with scalp trading, it's not super, super important to be constantly looking at the hourly chart, because if you're glancing at the 15-minute every now and then, you kind of know what the hourly chart looks like, right? Like if it's been bearish for 30 minutes on the 15-minute chart, then you know your hourly chart is showing signs of that price might go down, right? Yeah, so you don't need a whole ton of screens. Crypto's a different thing though, guys. Like if you're a crypto trader, like I just swing trade crypto. I don't like scalp trade or day trade it, but I know those guys, they're looking at a lot more different things on their chart. Like they might have like even three monitors or two monitors with a bunch of different stuff on it. And, but I found for indices, this works best, guys. If you're scalp trading, you focus on the 1 minute chart, you focus on the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart's telling you like the overall picture of what direction you should be trading on. And this is weird though. It's not necessarily for the New York session, because the New York session, you're going to get a lot of liquidity sweeps. So price on the 15-minute chart might look like it's just going sideways for a while, but especially for a Tokyo session in London, London session especially, that 15-minute trend is like you just trade with it basically. Like if the 15-minute is bearish, you're not even thinking about trading long. Okay. But New York's a little different because it ranges a lot during New York, but we get a lot of trades. Like that's why I can sit here for an hour and call, like I think I've called 8 trades in one of the days here, or 7 trades or something like that, which in London session or Tokyo, like that would take you all night to do that, right? You'd be sitting in front of the screen for 4 or 5 hours to call that many trades. Okay, so NASDAQ has found support, it seems. US30 is trying to go back up, but I think overall, guys, I think we're going to come down in US30. The NASDAQ, I've got no clue. It might just range here and then break out later on in the day, but I really feel US30 needs to come down. What time is it? It's 10:10 right now. And I think we're going to be able to get another trade out of here. Um, yeah, that first trade kind of messed up my profits, but I am in profit. I'm at 180 bucks of profit right now. But the first trade was a loser, and it was like a $200 loss, which sucked. So in reality, if I didn't have that trade, I'd be up like 400 or 500 bucks right now, almost four something, right? Or almost four, I guess. Okay, so this guy here is coming down to the VWAP. So we don't want to just jump in along here, or sorry, short, because we have the VWAP right there. We have to wait for it to go under the VWAP. But this is what I wanted to see, guys. Like I want it to come down here. Didn't take this out, so let's just delete that. There's no point having extra stuff on the chart. Let's see what happens here. If it wicks and then comes back up, or if we get a body open below the VWAP, then we could take another short. I'm going to drop my lot size just because I've taken 3 trades. So I'm going to go, I'm just going to do, and I'll do one lot because I got to really work on my risk, not my risk management, but my over trading. Yesterday, I just traded way too much. I got going with the freaking Tokyo session. I was like, oh, this is great. And I just didn't stop. I did a bunch. Like I called, I think 3 trades or 2 trades or something in the group last night, but I didn't stop, guys. I just kept on freaking going, and I noticed by the end I'd made like 200 bucks or something. I was like, what's the point of this? Trading for hours on end just to make a couple $100 when I can sit here during New York and within an hour, do a whole, um, you know, my profit goal or whatever for the entire day. Okay, so this is looking good for shorts now. Let's see. And this guy's coming down as well, US30, but it's so far away from where we want it. Okay, so this would be our entry model that we would take, but I just don't like where the VWAP is right now. Man, I don't know why I'm so tongue tied in the morning. So we want to see what happens below the VWAP. Like, do we start to get bodies open down here? And if that's the case, then we can get in, and the odds are it'll come down to the bottom of that Tokyo. Okay, so it's looking like it will. Okay, so I'm going to get in here with a sell. Okay, in 25 seconds roughly. Right, there's the time on the candle. Okay, these are pretty much equal lows right now. So it'd be even better if we got in around here. Right? Here's another thing. It could go back up to here and then come back down because this is extremely strong resistance. Same with that VWAP, right? So here's our next candle. So I'm going to go in with one lot, guys. So I'm in there now. Okay. It's in $5.50 of profit, 14 bucks, 15, 12. Okay. But yeah, this is looking good for a nice short position. And there we go. I've hit my $250 goal. So I'm going to take this just because that's fine for me. 250 is fine, right? So I'll wait for it to hit 250 again, and then I'll get it. So it went back up a bit there. One lot. Okay. So add your trend line onto here. Okay, there. So, oh, it's 241. Anyways, that's close enough. Okay. And then you don't have to exit just because I did, guys. I just really want to stay to like my not over trading and just like, be consistent with things. But yeah, it probably should come down here. Um, there, that would be a really nice trade for us. Look at this guy. This guy's crashing too. Okay, it might have problems down here though. So, anyways, take one trade at a time. Just because this guy looks like he's crashing good, don't jump in a short there. And this trade here, if you've taken your 3 trades and you're in there with just one lot, um, you could, if you want for fun, like try and hold this trade uh, to the bottom of the Tokyo range and then just get out if it breaks this trend line. Because if it's, it'd be little profits if it broke the trend line for you, unless, price is down here. But that might be fun for you to do if you've already done all your trades, right? Yeah, look at it go. That's nice. Okay, so we did 5 trades today. We still have another 15 minutes here, so we might actually get another one. I'm going to do the gold analysis because I noticed that there are like a bunch of you guys actually doing that trade analysis after the session. I've had some people message me and say, "Oh, Drew, this is awesome." But the gold analysis at the end of the session here. But yeah, guys, don't do the over trading. Like if you've taken your 3 trades and you're still like, oh, I want to trade, then go with one lot, like what I just did. Just one lot. Okay. I'd recommend you take 50% profits here if you're still in this thing, right? Because we got in like pretty much up here, right? I think around here somewhere. So that's some nice profit there for a scalp trade. So if you want, take your 50% profits, but it's still, it's doing good. This is what you want to see. This guy's down to our area. Okay, so here's another trade is from here to here in US30. Okay, so your entry model will be a body open below this red line. Okay, so I'm going to write down that we're actually taking 6 trades if we get this US30 trade. And I'm not going to take it, guys, just because that would be 4, yeah, 4 trades for me. 5 trades if I was to take this one. That's just way too many. Yeah, so if you took 50% of this here, your 50% profits, then just wait for the break of this trend line and then you get out. This is a really good trade. This is the kind of trades I like to see. And we guys in the summer, we're going to get a lot of trades like this with the NASDAQ and US30 is right off the bat. As soon as that model's there, it's going to give us trades like this that I've noticed from my journal. The summer months are like the months you want to be trading. I guess we're in the summer now. It's June. Okay, this one sadly didn't give us our entry model, but it is going to the target there. So I wouldn't just jump in this one. It's come down a lot within this candle. So it might come back up to here and then it could go back down. This guy's just freaking awesome. That's good. So yeah, it could touch this. This is a 15-minute trend line that we put on at the start of the session, right? Okay. So it could touch that and then it could go back up to the red line and then it could break it and then you'd actually get your good trade. Man, this guy's almost at the bottom of the Tokyo uh, session range there, right? It's good. Okay, soon as it shows signs, like you get a neutral candle, like you get candles that look like this, just get the hell out of the trade, okay? Like just sell everything because you're pushing your luck now. This is really a big move for a scalp trade. Okay, this guy has come down to the 15-minute line. So we'll see what happens here. And is he going to break through it? So you could if we get a body open within here, you could enter a short if it opens within here in this box. Okay, I wouldn't just get in if it opens below the line because this is very, very strong support. If I was in this trade, guys, I would just get out of it right now. Like that's enough, right? There. Okay, so this guy is looking like it's coming down, and see, yeah, so look at these. So if we get another candle open here, right, you want to get the hell out of that trade. Like I'd get out of it. Um, Watch the wicks. Like if this wick doesn't go past this one, then it could mean that it's going to go back up, and it could go all the way back up to the VWAP. Okay, this guy's not giving us our entry. Okay, it could go back up to here, or who knows? Maybe it goes all the way back up to here. Let's just put a line here for fun. Could go all the way back up to here, or even up to here. That'd be something. Okay, let's look at the NASDAQ. Okay, the NASDAQ reversal, I would say it was around here, you know, probably. Okay, you get out of this trade, guys. So like that, maybe might come back up to there. Okay, it like things right now, guys. It could actually go all the way back up and then break out, right? Because this is a very big move, and same with this here, and this is very very strong support. Okay, anyways, I'm pretty sure people are out of this trade. Let's go look at the gold chart, and we'll just see what's up with gold. I don't know why you guys like gold so much, but I got a lot of people messaging me saying, "Drew, can you do more gold trading?" It's like crypto. Like everyone loves crypto trading. Um, Everyone loves gold trading. Oh wow, it looks the exact same as the Nasdaq. Okay, this is our trade setup from last night, so it's in that same area. So I'll get rid of all this. I'll chart it out. I think we've got another 5 minutes here. No, longer than that. Okay, we'll go the 15-minute there. And the Nasdaq's still looking like it might want to come down. Wow. Yeah, it's probably going to come down here, but it might just wick there and then go back up. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. So let's draw out our range because from what I can tell, I've been I think since Friday or last Thursday or something, we've been looking at gold, and I'm just using kind of the same model of the Tokyo range on it. And it looks like, as I said before, I'm not really a gold trader, guys. So it looks like it respects it. So if we go here, oops, no, we gotta go way down there. And then we're going over here, 12 a.m. Yeah. So to these guys. And then this here's the low of that. Okay. So there's going to be fair value gaps over here. And we'll look at them on the 15-minute. So it took out this one. Yeah, so it took out that one. There's no 15-minute fair value gaps here. Uh, okay, we'd have to drop to the 1-minute chart and look back here if there's any big 1-minute ones. If not, it might actually go back up because it's taken out this. This would have been the goal for gold, is to take that out because this is a 15-minute fair value gap down there. So to take that out and take this out, right? Okay. Okay, there you go. There's our reversal in the NASDAQ. So good thing we got out of that trade. Okay. So let's go put our lines. Or no, we're not. Sorry. We don't need our lines on this thing. We got to first figure things out. Let's drop to the 1-minute chart. And we'll go way, way back here. It's going to take a while. There we go. Okay, so there's a huge fair value gap right here. Boom. There's a bunch right here. Did price go there? Probably. Anyways, we'll put one there and then we'll go back in time and look. And let's just keep on going back here. Then it just goes up. Okay, so we'll go back here. All right. So this would be the trade setup that you'd want to take for, we got to put on our Intake Ash candle. for the gold, if you get a short, like right now, what's the 15-minute chart look like? Yeah, it's bearish. Okay. So the odds are it's going to come down here and then you get trades here. Okay. Or who knows, maybe it comes down, goes sideways, and then it actually goes up. There's probably fair value gaps in here. So you get an early entry through these fair value gaps. Okay. Like that. There's a bunch up here. So if price goes above here, it might go up here. If price has problems here, it'll probably come down to here. And then if it has problems here and here, and you get bodies open below here, it's probably going to go down here. Okay. So right now it's like no man's land. We don't know what's going to happen. Um, but yeah, this is what I'd watch for. If you're like, oh, I want to continue trading, I can't stop because I know what it's like. Um, I'd watch to see price go there. If it goes sideways here, I'd get in a short back down here or down to the bottom of the Tokyo range, or you just look for fair value gaps within here. And those would be like your early take profits type thing for your scalp trading, because there'll be fair value gaps in here if price goes all the way up to there, right? But overall, like these are the targets to the downside. And then to the upside, if we get bodies open above this fair value gap, like it's almost there right now, bodies open above there, then it's probably going to go up here. Okay. So if you want to take longs within here, you'd look at the 15-minute chart and you'd see, does a 15-minute candle open above here? If a 15-minute body opens above there, then, you know, you like that is pretty neutral to trade within here to trade long. So it'd be a very, very high risk trade. So you'd want to do shorts within here. Like you'd want 15-minute bodies to open, get rejected from this. And then the 15-minute candles are like going down like that. But this would be like this is the direction you want is down. These would be more very high risk trades because you're actually trading in a neutral market on the higher time frame, which is a 15-minute chart, right? Okay. But yeah, you could get longs out of this or you could get shorts. Like right now it's not really telling us. It's just we need to wait to see what happens here. Like, does it just go over? Right? Does it do a lot of this sideways action at that fair value gap? There. So NASDAQ, I would not trade the NASDAQ right now. I still think it's going to come down here. Once it comes down there and we don't get a body open here, then you could probably trade the NASDAQ long. But then once again, you're trading against the 15-minute chart. So that's not good. Right? So that makes it a very high risk trade, like very, very high risk trade, right? To trade long. And also you'd be trading under the VWAP and you'd be trading long. So that's why it's like I would rather see gold short positions instead of long positions in gold or long positions in the Nasdaq. Okay, so let's look at US30. US30 is, you could actually jump in a short position right now if you wanted to. It's 10:30 almost right now though, so like I'm not going to do it. Of course, I've done enough trading, but yeah, this is showing signs that it's going to come back down here. So let's look for fair value gaps. Yeah, look at this. It's probably going to come all the way down here. Okay. So like that. And then if you get a body open above here, you just get out of the trade. Like you take your loss. Okay. Because this is going to range here for a bit, maybe. And then it might just collapse. But if you get a body open above there, that's your mental stop loss. Like before you get into the trade, you have to know where you're going to get out of the trade. Like you always have to have a plan, right? So you can jump in the trade right now if you want. And then, hopefully it comes down. If a body opens above here, like wicks, is fine. But if a body opens above there, then boom, you're out of your trade. You don't even think about it. Okay. So this guy's working out there now. If you get a body open here, then the odds are we're going to come down here. Okay. Also, it's going to struggle with this because this is the 930 low. So it's very, very strong support, but it blasted through it, if you notice there. So yeah, we'll have to see. And even things like this, like you can, like it, if you got in, I think I started talking about this on this candle or this one or whatever. So if you have some nice profits there, just take 50% or whatever. You don't always have to wait for the target to hit. So that's that. So we're pretty much done this trading session now, guys. I just want to go over the gold again. Gold, I'd rather see short positions here. You could use the same model as this. So if you're in a short and you get a body open, like I wouldn't enter a short here and then have my stop loss up here. But say it comes back up and touches this fair value gap, and you see signs like this where it's starting to be weak and starting to come over, then you can get in and then you just have your stop loss, your mental stop loss. Like if a body opens above here, then you're out of the trade, right? So it is a higher stop loss than like a further away stop loss than the break of the trend line. But during this time, guys, like 10:30, 11, no one trades at 12 because that's like the lunch break for the institutions. There's no lunch break for institutions, but that's what people say, right? The liquidity just basically drops at 12. Um, but yeah, you're not going to have like great trades during this time. Like there'll be higher risk trades. But yeah, this guy here is showing signs that it wants to come down. We need a body open below here. But yeah, you can see these wicks are lower, right? They keep on going lower. So that's good. The wicks are going to tell you a lot. Okay, so that's it for today's session, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's 10:30. We did, well, I could even mark this as a trade. So we did 6 trades today because we talked about that. And it is like you can take profit right now if you wanted to. There. So yeah, 6 trades. We had 1 loss, which is pretty good. And using this new risk management rule of just sell when it hits break of the trend line. Like that's what we did today for our 1 loss. And yeah, so minimal loss. And then we had 5 profitable trades today. That's pretty damn good. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, stop the recording.